Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. This month we have moved to gratitude, inspired by Sue Kreitz, who is inviting everyone to bring in three things they're grateful for every day in December. Hi, Lynn. I thought, well, let's switch to different types of gratitude for the whole month. And today we're starting with grateful heart. How's that sound? So, with our feet shoulder hip distance apart, we bend our knees, our elbows are out, our fingers are open. Morning Concepcion, morning Shelby. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Chin comes in a little bit, and we think about the idea of having a grateful heart. I just saw a post, um, actually on Sue Kreitz Gifts of Gratitude. So if you're interested in that, and if you don't know how to get on, DM me. So send me a message on Messenger or on at my email heartheals.susan@gmail.com, and I will give you the link um, so you can join, because it's a private group, so you have to join. Anyway, someone had put in some scientific study that shows that the DNA actually reacts to gratitude, like it kind of opens up or something. Isn't that interesting? I didn't listen to the whole thing, but how amazing is that? So let's think about grateful heart and let our heart expand. Having a grateful heart. Can we be grateful for? Let's do a little moving of the shoulders. Let's be grateful for relaxation. And when you start to expand that heart, then that joy starts to bubble up, right? And then we start to bounce from the knees. We can't help it. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Feel the gratitude of the heart of the earth. Ooh, if you say that, heart of the earth, how does the connection between your feet and the earth change? I just got a nice warm feeling. Hi Maria, how you doing? We're bringing in grateful heart and feeling the connection from the earth going through our whole body. Grateful heart running through all our systems, our veins, our nerves, our skin, all the water. See, when we bring this up and out, we're helping to change the vibration, releasing out of our whole body to the vibration of gratitude, and let the universe send down its love and light. And you just feel that change. You feel the healing. You will let it happen. We are new every single day. So let's have our intention bring us to health and wellness. Grateful heart, grateful heart. So feel that opening as we do this. Let's take our hands over our head, and we'll do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands above our head to live to 100. That'll make our heart very grateful. When we have our hands, once you get your elbows, I guess, it is over your shoulders, and your hands up like this, then that stimulates the heart and the lung systems. And also with the hands up here, we actually help, even by this movement, to clear the chi around our head, the any extra that maybe all those thoughts of, oh my gosh, I didn't get any of this done, and then I was so tired and I went to bed, or I wanted to go to bed but I couldn't get sleep, and blah 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 blah. So so let's let our hands just help clear that energy out. Say thank you, it's a new day, it's all good, we're still here, we're back together, we've got another day. My mom's best friend would say, start over. And at her memorial service, her kids had little bands, the little bands that have things written on them, and you can hand them out and stuff. And they said, start over. So I have that one um, on my desk to help me every day. Sometimes I put it on. So, yeah, so today let's just start over with the idea of gratitude and a grateful heart. And we're going to let all those walls that we may have built up around our heart to protect it. And we're going to let those be thinned out with our bouncing, with our intention of having a grateful heart. If you want to see my post for gratitude, I have it on Instagram and on my Susan Dosimo Facebook page. Um, and on Instagram, you can find everybody if you go on there and you hashtag gifts of gratitude. I actually don't know how to search by a hashtag, but I know that you can. I guess that's a new thing for me to learn today. So right now we're just bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. We do 5 minutes. We're at about a minute and a half left, so 3.5 already bounced. And you do your best. So if you can have your hands up for 2 seconds and then they come back down, then you do 2 seconds. If you can have them up for the whole 5 minutes, awesome, awesome, awesome. All of us start out where we are, and that's actually a really good way to see how your qigong practice is impacting you. When it's like, oh, I'm already done with 5 minutes. Wow, that was easy. And also, when you've been doing this for a long time and you're used to having your hands up for 5 minutes, and it's one of those days where it's like, oh my gosh, did she do 10 minutes? It just seems like so long. Then that's letting you know, okay, maybe a little extra self-care today. Hi, Dorothy. Hello to everyone. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, and you just bounce at your own rate. I tend to bounce fast when I'm on here. I don't know why. And we're bouncing. So when we bounce, right, we're waking up our chi. We're getting it flowing. We're helping to actually help our joints and our muscles to prepare for a beautiful day. We're increasing the oxygen in our brain and in all the cells of our body. We're helping to detoxify just by standing here with our feet on the ground and bouncing. And we connect to the earth and we connect to the heavens. So we're not feeling isolated. We're feeling connected. Let's take our hands down to our sides. Then we go side to side. Open up the spine. Just be so grateful. So today we're bringing in a grateful heart. December, we're joining Sue Kreitz and the gifts of gratitude by bringing gratitude into our practice. And if we bring it in, right? We bring it in for ourselves, then what? We're radiating it out. And if we're radiating it out, we're affecting everything and everyone around us. So, how beautiful is that if you think about how much gratitude just us together are bringing up to our world right now. I think that's awesome. Okay. Shelby was shoveling snow yesterday. Stiff but grateful what I can do. That is awesome you were able to shovel. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing. All right. So let's get to the rest of our active exercises. And we're going to start with our shoulder shrugs, bringing them up. I added that to our active exercises well over a year ago. And release the shoulders down, head up. And then Master Lin added the pull the shoulders down and release. All right, do that 2 more times. So we're lifting the shoulders, head goes back, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Continue to breathe. Continue to have your tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And when you're ready, bring your shoulders down. Allow yourself to encourage spinal fluid to come up and just clear your brain. So we're clearing out any physical things going on in there. And then also we bring the chi in and clear out any chi blockages and pull the shoulders down. And one more time, shoulders up, head back. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Smile, smile, smile. And release down. And pull down. Nice. Tap the cheekbones. Open, open, open. Send beautiful yellow light. Hi, Christine. Christine is doing the gifts of gratitude. I saw your post. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you had a lovely lunch. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7. Clap your hands. Cup the inside of your left elbow and the right side. Underarm, left side. Right side. Window the lungs. Two more sets. I'm trying to change the belief pattern that I have that says I can't remember things. That was general. I was specifically thinking at the time about, asking people like where they're from and being able to connect that. And I don't know if it has to do with that I'm a visual learner, and so with just hearing stuff, I'm not connecting it right. I don't know. Does anybody know about that kind of thing? Time to learn how to do that better. And tap your tailbone, because I would like to remember things, so I could say, hey, how is it in Pennsylvania or wherever. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that was the active exercise. So kind of notice, scan your body. Hmm. Do you even feel your fingernails? I have to think about it. Okay, yeah, I can feel it. Toenails? I still don't really know where my pancreas and everything is, so I just say thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody in here. Thank you. Uh, all right, very good. So that was our active exercises, which I just said, and if I remember that, ah, ha, 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 ha. Anybody else in a silly mood? All right. We're bringing in a peaceful heart today. I mean, grateful heart. It's hard to get out of the peaceful. So, grateful heart today. And so, let us, you know what, let us get into our beginning of the universe position as we normally do. And let's see what happens with our healing movement. All right. So, we get into our beginning of the universe position. We have our feet shoulder hip distance apart. We bend our knees. We grasp the floors and then we let it all go until it's just barely there. Relax your shoulders, elbows out. Hi, Joanne. Fingers open, smile on your face. Let's actually stretch the fingers out and the toes. We did scrunch the toes, so you can do that again or not. And just a really mega stretch, which can be a bit uncomfortable, especially if you have arthritis. Masterland says if you can just stick with that, really helps to heal arthritis, the blockages. Isn't that amazing? And he would know because, you know, he had such debilitating arthritis. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Let's switch actually to breathing in and out through the nose. Smile still on our face. Smile stands for start my internal love engine. And we'll say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I will combine together and feel that grateful heart. I combine with a great, let's say that. I am in my grateful heart. My grateful heart is in me. My grateful heart and I combine together. What did that do? And ask for what you want. Connect to what's most divine for you. Connect to that grateful heart. Connect to the heart that's been with you your whole life, that may have gotten under piles of laundry and um, and situations, and maybe got shoved aside or hurt, or what we say is broken. And I'll bring in what I learned from one of my great teachers after my mom died of Alzheimer's. And we were talking about a broken heart. And they said, the heart doesn't break, it breaks open. So let our grateful heart open and we experience the love, the joy, whatever it is we're looking for. So pour in what you want into that beautiful heart, which is you. And let go and feel the change in your body. Can you feel it? Did you just have a change maybe? Maybe your back cracked, or your shoulders softened, or you sank down in the knees a little bit. And if you're having trouble connecting, that's okay. And just be with that, because that's where the healing's happening. And sometimes, I'll be doing my practice. I'm like really, feel angry or like, I don't want to be here. And then it's like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be because a healing is happening right now. So just be grateful, and then it opens up. It opens up. It really does. So let's just bring in the gratitude with the Master Lin's movement. Fifth movement from his 5 healing um, Qigong practice. And we have our hands together in prayer position in front of our heart. Our elbows are out, so not down like this, but out. And then what you can do is just kind of move your hands up and down. And when they hold themselves in place, you'll know it's the right place because your fingers will be pressing against each other, the fingertips. And then we make sure we have a bend in the knees. And we breathe in. And we allow something to come to mind that we're grateful for. I'm grateful for Sukrites and the gifts of gratitude for all of December, because guess what? For me, and you can see how it is for you, it just gave ease to all of December for me because it's paved with gratitude. And then you just breathe in, you bend forward, you think of how grateful you are, you feel it. You can use the color blue. You can be in blue light, just going in and out of like you're bowing in and through the blue light. See what happens. See if your stomach rumbles, if you burp, if you feel itchy, or you start laughing, or tears come to your eyes. And we can just concentrate, if you want, on having a grateful heart and being that grateful heart and letting go, because once you start to let go, I know it can be really scary, especially if you're holding on in your beautiful grateful heart to grief or sadness or depression. And in this season of holidays, it can be very, very difficult. So here you are safe with our group, and just be grateful that you are well, that you are surrounded, that you are filled with love and light. And see what happens. Know that your family is supporting you, even if you didn't have the greatest family life. Master Lin talks about the generational energy, and that generational energy is all the love and wisdom from all those lives lived, all the lessons learned. And you're able to use that for your own self, for your own happiness. Like he says, isn't that beautiful? If you haven't signed up yet, as you're doing gratitude, Master Lin's energy forecast for 2026 is coming up in a little over a week, I think. I believe it's the 13th. So you do need to register for that. There is no cost to it. You can invite everyone and anyone. And let's bring in that grateful heart for Master Lynn's grateful heart. How does that feel if we say we are grateful for Master Lynn's grateful heart? One more breath in. Let yourself just melt into blue light. And as you release holding any holdingness, any walls, just release into it and trust. Thousands and thousands of butterflies fly from you because they're transformed from any extra energy you no longer needed. And you are so new in this moment. How's that? Let's bring the chi, the blueness, any colors that you have, into the lower dantian. So the lower dantian, and I really need to pay more attention and let you know about it. That's our vitality center, and we need to feel that connection. So I'm going to put that in my mind to get us into the lower dantian at the beginning. And let all that energy come back to the lower dantian as a ball of light, and then spin, 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 spin. Faster and faster. Like you've got your blender on, you've got the beater to make fluffy whipped cream. except it's getting smaller instead. Okay, let's use the dough hook. And it gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and turns into a tiny little energy. Okay, energy ball. Now I want my grandma's homemade bread, and I'm going to turn it into a little loaf of her bread and tuck it deep behind the navel. Rub your hands. Let's rub our face. Bring that chi lotion. Let everyone see that you bring happiness, that you bring joy, that you bring your grateful heart. And did you know that that is actually protection? As you're more grateful, as you're more open, you're actually strengthening your chi field, which is a protection for you, and not just from negative thoughts and stuff, which is awesome, but from any harm or disease or something. Isn't that wild? Master Lynn told us that, and I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. All right, well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many, many blessings. Thanks for being with me and your patience and all. And I wish you have a beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.